Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your 6-week reading. This is your transformational tarot reading from your favorite transformational life coach, me, coached by Karen. All right, everybody. I know it's been a minute, but business has been busy, and we're together again. So here we are. All right, I hope you are well, Virgo, and I want to wish you happy birthday. You have birthdays coming up, Virgo. I hope everything is beautiful and just as you want it. All right, let's get into this for you, my darlings. Here we go. Let's take a look. We're going to do 2 cards. The first one will be representing you, and the next will be the situation. All right, 8 of Wands. You are busy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You were very, very busy. Love this. Lots of things going on. Lots of ideas. Lots of things. I feel like lots of irons in the fire for you. And lots of communication, texting. But this can also be, writing your ideas out. It could be videos. Anything that's like with passion and power and production and positive energy. Things really, really going forward fast. Lots of exciting energy. Wow. Because you have a new situation here, my dears, and with this magician. So something is definitely kicking off. I mean, some of you naturally enough could be, returning to school. Some of you just getting back. Whoa. Lively. Told you. It's trying to roll away on me. Some of you could be, getting back to the office after maybe being off for the summer here in North America. Maybe you were off with the kids, working from home, etc. But this is more than that. This is like we've got a new opportunity, a new idea, and it's something that I feel like you have been working on, preparing for, Virgo, and but you have everything you need. So if any of you have a moment where you're sort of like, oh my gosh, am I ready to roll with this? Yes, you are. Keep going. And if you don't think you have it, then ask for it, right? But you've got everything you need here. And again, the magician is Mercury. Lots of communication. And we just came out of Mercury retrograde on the 10th of this month, the 10th of August. And so I really feel that maybe if you've had to, cool your jets a little bit, press the pause button, like I kind of feel like you're, like stomping your hooves, kind of like you've been waiting to, for the gate to open and off and running, because Mercury, of course, like I said, communication and things have been not, Mercury retrograde. Everybody had a bit of a challenge, I think, recently. But it's a great time though. And I think you used your time wisely, Virgo. That's a good time when Mercury is in retrograde to perfect your plan, to review, to revise, to revamp, to renegotiate, whatever that is. And now it is time to get cracking. And I think because you took that time, Virgo, to look at things in a different light, it's like this was a good thing, right? And now you're able to move forward because you've got everything in place now. Whereas before, I think you might have felt like you were scrambling a little bit it's like, okay, I've got this part of it, but not this part of it. I've got some answers here, but not answers there. So I do feel, and some of you could still be waiting for a big response from somebody, or someone could be waiting for a response from you, quite possibly, because there is a lot of activity going on right now. I mean, I'm talking fast because I can feel the energy. It's like, woo, going along for the ride. It's funny. Some of you, I'm also getting a bit of an energy of like a what do you call them? Oh my goodness me. Like one of the boats with the big paddle, the paddle wheel boats in the south, going down the bayou. So some of you could be going on vacation finally, taking or even just a cruise somewhere else. But, I don't know if that came up for me. And finally, it's like you've got the tickets, you got the right, whatever it is. So definitely could absolutely be some travel for some of you. It's something exciting though. So maybe some of you have been, it's going to happen in 8 weeks. You've been planning this for 8 weeks, 8 months. But yeah, interesting. But now it's like go time. It's go time. All right. So we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Ooh, yeah, it's time now. Yeah, it's like now you can, like I said, Virgo, I feel like, you might have been working on something since Aquarius season. So that would be the end of January into February. So again, maybe perfecting it, restructuring it, renegotiating, revisiting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But now it's time to go, right? We've got that full moon and it's time. And Aquarius energy is very avant-garde. It's very forward thinking. It's very out of the box. It's like unexpected. So perhaps, whatever it is that you're working on, people might be going, really? Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting, Virgo. And you're like, well, this is me. I'm out of the closet now, my idea closet, whatever closet, it's like, here it is. It's the real you. And, and you're comfortable with it. Like, you're feeling good about it. Absolutely you are. But yeah, it's like whatever, it is come to a nice conclusion and you're ready to roll. I love this. Okay. Be bold and make the first move for some of you. Again, some of you, communication, remember, or Mercury here with our magician. Some of you may have to, make the first move. Now, that could, of course, be, asking someone out. It could also be sending resumes out, sending applications out for, jobs, school, homes, whatever it is. Something that maybe you need to initiate, right? So just go for it because you've got what you need. Maybe you're maybe money. You might be Aquarius, kind of like, I don't know, there's like a lot of intellectual energy here, a lot of thought energy. So whatever that means to you, but it just could also mean that you've really had to rethink, calibrate your plan a little bit, but you're good to go. I mean, you've got a full moon and you've got, to be bold. This is some of you definitely stepping into your leadership role. Now, whether that actually means, head of the company, maybe some of you promotion opportunity, maybe some of you have been hoping that, you heard somebody's retiring at the firm or whatever at the store, and you would love to, step into a position that is, more, more money, more prestige, possibly just more, more, you want to sink your teeth into something. That's quite possible for some of you as well. So maybe you've been planning, knowing this was coming, and now is the right time to throw your hat in the ring. Well, it looks good to me. I'll tell you. Wow. Yeah. You're definitely starting something new here. Most definitely. I need to do that again. Okay, hold on. That's not ready yet. See, it's not ready yet. Sometimes we just have to be patient. Okay. All right. Second here, Virgo. Well, I hope you're doing something wonderful for yourself for your birthday. All right. Horse. Nice. Number 18 could be important to some of you. Something could be rolling out August the 18th, September the 18th. Those could be very important. September the 18th, maybe that's somebody's birthday. Unsure of how to break out of your cage, Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Yeah, like I said, I feel like some of you definitely, breaking out of that energy. 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. So again, coming to the end of a cycle where, again, like I feel Mercury retrograde, right? We couldn't get any traction. We couldn't get answers. We couldn't, you might as well just hang the gone fishing sign out on your door and go fishing or whatever you like to do. Farmer's market. Now you've got a 9 here. Interesting. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. Well, I feel that whatever it is that you need to get cracking, want to move forward with something here, Virgo, that was with the whole purpose, that Mercury retrograde that we went through, and, possibly everything else that's gone before that, all the challenges, maybe, the gates getting shut on your knees, whatever it was, doors slamming, windows closing. But I feel it's like because something, like I said, needed to be perfected in some way. And, it's also possible that you needed to get your head around why you want what you want and why you're doing what you're doing, right? Because if we're not aligned with that, we may have some success to whatever degree, But if we're not aligned, we're not going to get the success that we could have if we are aligned and we understand our motivations behind things. So I think that's fantastic. And I think that's what you're doing now, Virgo. You're assessing, why you're being very intentional. You're not being, just grasping things to grasp them. You're like, no, this is what I would love. This is what I would like to have. You've thought about it and you're ready for it. It's like, it feels good. And so you're being very, and that's your harvest. That's, all the fruition. Like I said, you've got, that full moon in Aquarius. It's like your ideas, especially if you're presenting something a little out of the box and, mainstream might not be okay with it. They're like, what does that mean? I feel like you've perfected your message in some way. Again, magician, right? He is the communicator. Okay, let's get into some more tarot here for you, Virgo. All right. Let's see what's going on for Virgo for the next 6 weeks, please. What's going on for our birthday babies? All right. What's going on for our birthday babies? Okay. All right. That's better. Thank you. Lovely. Here we go. Nothing wrong with talking to yourself. All right. Ooh, 5 of water. Yes. All right. Heart of the matter here for you, Virgo. So this is, in this deck, this is the good tarot. So, this is where we're leaving behind things that have failed. So 5 of water, 5 of cups is typically, disappointment, a little bit of heartbreak, like bummer, right? And, sometimes a big bummer, but we're leaving that behind. See how she's moving forward. She is not looking behind her. She's not, still amongst the broken cups. She's like, no, I see it. She has a little seahorse with her, and it's like, there's comfort and joy ahead, and she's moving forward. And I feel like that's with you too. I mean, some of the things that could have held you back, you might have had trouble trying to make a decision in some area of your life as well. The Tower, definitely some of you moving on. Like I said, especially with this farmer's market one that we had, where remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness, choose wisely and intentionally. I feel that, things were not working out because they were not aligned with you. And you know what? This is how we learn. Things, fall apart and we're like, if we give ourselves the grace and space to, reflect upon that, before we just keep charging forward, trying to, correct things or move forward or do something else. Sometimes we do have to, do a little post-mortem on things, right? And figure out, what went wrong, what was my part in it, what were the signs maybe I ignored or whatever the case was. But I feel you've done a lot of that. And now you're putting yourself on very solid ground here. Very solid ground. I like that for you, Virgo. Okay, nice. Messenger of, you've definitely lots of communication, but this is not, now you could have received some sort of a communication. So this is the Messenger of Water. So it's akin to the Knight of Cups. So, this can be even just messages from spirit. Actually, for some of you, you're very aligned with your highest good here, Virgo. And, moving forward now, from all that rapid energy, I'm just feeling like a just calmness here. Moving forward from all that's been going on, all the whirlwind, all the woo-woo, I feel it's like there is some sort of peace that has come to you. And, I'm drawn to the, to our wonderful seahorse here, because here he is comforting you as you're leaving behind all the things that have been disappointing and didn't work out, or whatever happened there, and here you are looking at that, and I feel like you're really in touch with your heart and soul here, and that will allow you to be open to receive. And it will also help you, with your communications and moving forward with other people. I feel like you're very, very much in touch with your heart right now, which is fabulous. Ooh, so recent energy, Messenger of Air. So that, of course, is the Knight of Swords. So I kind of feel, I just heard the sword dropped. So maybe somebody's, maybe some people, you might have cut some people out of your life. Or, somebody, it could have happened to you as well. You could have agreed to disagree with some people, or you could have just, as a mutual thanks, but no thanks, let's just go our separate ways kind of energy. But, I feel with this, whatever has happened, again, you've got a lot of clarity here. And, for those of you cusping on Leo, I just finished Leo's reading. Very, not the same, but like this is actually a perfect transition out of Leo season. So if you're, closer, you have some significant Leo placements in your chart. Virgo, you might want to watch that one as well. Might shed some more light. But you've got some great clarity here. And I feel like this woman is at peace. Like she has a new way of seeing things, a new way of seeing life, a new way of seeing herself. And I really love that. Woohoo, Three of Earth. That's funny saying Leo had this right in the same position. So, again, I feel it's like you're more clear about see the goggles on her. She is like crystal clear, right? I feel like you have a much better idea, much better understanding of what you're committing your resources to, your time, your energy, right? And your money. And I like it. I mean, like I said, you've gotten very clear and very focused. And now a 3, of course, is early stages, but it's a great start, right? So this is good. Now you've got the King of Air. Now this is strategy. And I kind of feel with this, you may be communicating, Virgo. It could be you. Sure, absolutely. It could be you applying strategy, legal documents, possibly, court system. You may need a lawyer or paralegal or, or some sort of professional, possibly a physician, a healthcare worker in some way, shape, or form at whatever level. That's very possible. But I do feel you might be consulting or applying, like this could be a boss type of it, or someone more senior to you. And even if they're not older than you, it could be somebody who just simply has either more seniority or more more experience in a situation. And I feel like you're doing well, but I feel it's like, this could also be a teacher for those of you, it could be a professor and you're learning, but this is strategy, study, clear-sightedness. There's no emotion here. This is like just the facts, ma'am, just the facts, or how that goes. So very interesting. You are represented at this very moment by the High Priestess. So we have a number 2 here. And I feel with this, again, I feel like there could have been 2 months, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I kind of feel 2 months. Could be the 2nd of September. Something rolls out for you. But I feel, that you've really been having to dial back and listen to your intuition here, Virgo. And, this is the card of, what you know, and it's not being, you're not being, saucy or truculent. You're just, it's like, no, I know what is true for me, and I'm going to follow my intuition. But I also feel with that you're actually maybe getting confirmation and listening to somebody who, really and truly is a very solid voice of reason. Oh, lovely. Okay, Messenger of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands type of energy here. But and she has 7 candles. So, I feel like, 7's important, but I feel like you may have, quite a few ideas, and you may be trying to figure out what order to put it in to accomplish your steps. I'm sorry, she's trying to talk to me here. Just a second. And, I feel because this is the energy around you. So I feel, and again, we've got this Eight of Wands, right? I feel it's like for some of you, it's like you're almost there with something, and you're trying to order your ideas. Like she's following out after you, being represented by the High Priestess here. So I just, this is like, this kind of reminds me of the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Fire. And that's your personal best. That's standing out. That is, sort of defending your ideas, etc., or standing up for yourself in some way, shape, or form. And so I feel that you may have to, come up with, I don't know, you're defending a thesis. Are you, throwing your hat in the ring for a job or something like we talked about earlier. And, it's like, okay, well, here's why I'm super qualified, obviously. And, I wouldn't take that attitude, but I mean, just for us being silly here. But, it's like, here's why I'm qualified. Here's what I bring to the table. Something like that I feel might be very important for you. So I feel like whatever your idea is, like, investigate that, find it, seriously. And there's your Seven of Fire. This is your advice. I love it. I just said that. 7 candles makes me think of and this is your personal best. So do what you do best, right? You are a unicorn in that. Unicorns are unique. They're special. They're magical. And I feel it is your special blend. And I think Leo also had this, actually. And in fact, I think Leo had both. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyway, watch it and see if you want. But this is like, you are standing out. You really are standing out. You've got something very special to share with the world, to offer. And that is your advice. That's in your advice. So be you, right? Show the world the real you. Ta-da! Show the world the real you. Absolutely. Okay. And you've got horse, right? You've got horse. Don't allow yourself to be corralled. Right? Here you are, free. You're not just a horse, you're a unicorn. You're a special horse. Yes, of course. All right. Queen of Earth. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Okay, I shuffle the heck out of these, all right? So Leo also had this. So, amazing. So anyway, Virgo, this is, again, your resources. How are you using your resources? This is, and this is also proof of abundance. Like, you have actually achieved something here, and now there's more to build on. And so this is like nurturing everything that you have, nurturing your money, nurturing your resources, nurturing, are you at home, or do you have children? Are you nurturing a group of people, your staff, your team, your, whatever it is. But this is very, leadership energy here. And, and it's taking the lead in your own life. This is getting organized. This is really what this is about. This is really getting organized. And because I feel that you've got one heck of an opportunity coming. And I feel like you need to be ready for it. Most definitely. Yep, absolutely. Bottom of the deck, 8 of water. It's like you have exactly what it is that you need, nothing more, and you're going for gold. Like, you are going for your personal gold here. You want, you're going for your dream, your goal, your desire. It's a great reading. It's like, it's your time. It is your time. Fabulous. All right. Okay, no more delays. It's time to go. Go time. You're on. All right. So, Virgo, I'll take 3. 1. 2. And self-confidence, just kidding. Oh, we got 4. Oh, we got a bonus. Insight opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Yes, hello. Yes, with the High Priestess. Very well. Excellent. As I said, self-confidence. Yes, absolutely. You know what? That can absolutely go with the Queen of Pentacles as well. That's Capricorn energy, actually. So, you know, I mean, you could have been working on something, you know, that's been coming along since you've got Aquarius and Capricorn in here. So possibly something, you know, that you've been working on since the beginning of the year, end of last year. So strong self-belief and sense of worth. I love that. Absolutely. And we have Earth, more Earth energy. So that's just being grounded, focused, which you are, you know, you're Earth energy. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Now, don't panic. It just means, you know, when, you know, because there are always challenges or opportunities or, you know, something you've got to, you know, kind of get ready for, right? So, and I love this. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Yeah, hi. All right. Love that. Let's get 3 more for you. 3 more. Okay. Virgo. Wow. Virgo. You know, yellow. Travel. Long distance communication, there we go, will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Well, it's your little bonus there. All right, let's keep going. 3 for a Virgo, please. Let's get 3 for a Virgo. All right. 1, 2. All right. Get a 3rd. Thank you. All right, what do we have here? Future, indeed. You may travel. There you go. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. All right. Major life change, Virgo. Hoo-ha. Time is right for major life changes, and a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Oh, hello. We'll take that. You bet. Declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may want to avoid. Okay, well, you know, avoid drama at all costs. That's kind of my motto. All right, my darlings, that's what I have for you. Wow. Well, it's a great reading. So good luck with everything. I can't wait to see how everything rolls out for you, Virgo. Happy birthday. And until next time, you take great care. Bye for now.